Hi, my name's Josh. This is part four of starting my entrepreneurship journey at 20. The last three parts we discussed my introduction, who I am, my motivations behind this, my plans and visions, like what the ideal outcome would be. We spoke about choosing the right business idea and the different projects that I'm currently taking on. And we spoke about a few other things. Now, I want to talk about balancing entrepreneurship with personal life. And there's a theory that I saw on the Fastlane forum about the four burners. So you have family, friends, relationships, health, and fitness. And then you have, I think you have, what's the last one? Was the last one work? But you have to cut off one of them, at least one of them, if you want to be successful. Two, if you want to be very successful. And recently, I haven't been putting my all into fitness. That's why I'm currently underweight. I have improved my diet significantly, but I had to make that cut back where I've been eating more potatoes now than I wanted to. And ideally, I'd just bulk using beans, eating nothing but beans and lentils, six of them a day, like 6 meals a day: beans, lentils, chicken, eggs. Ideally, it'd look like that, but I'm currently held back by finances and the projects that I'm taking online. So, with fear and uncertainty, I have a massive fear of action, taking action, getting things done, assessing and readjusting. I have a fear of getting results in the real world and moving forward. And a lot of it comes from limiting beliefs. Self improvement is something that I don't intend to quit. Self improvement should be the sacrifices that are made through self improvement should be constantly scaled up. You shouldn't just decide, right, I'm a businessman, I don't need this. And I've seen mistaken, who am I to judge because these people are making 10 times more than me? But I see that what works for them, stopping meditation, stopping journaling, stopping going to the gym, exercising, stopping all of those things, what works for them doesn't work for people who have had issues with depression. And a lot of these problems can just be solved by moving out, finding accommodation elsewhere. And that's currently something that I'm working towards. I've set aside a budget and savings account. Once have a year's 6 months worth of income, I can move out, find rented accommodation. Shared accommodation I'm a bit skeptical of, but living elsewhere will force me to tackle my fears, to face them head on. Living with my dad, it's just too comfortable, and my grandma lives nearby. I have everything that I could ever ask for provided by my family. And I don't feel the struggle of working for something, working hard. They've told me my whole life that if I'm afraid of something, if it makes me feel uncertain, then I don't have to do it. I can sit down and read Moby Dick, which is what happened when I left high school, community college. I just sat down all day reading Moby Dick, and then one day I realized, shit, I don't even like this story. I don't even like this story. I'm literally just reading it because there's nothing else that I feel capable of doing. So then I cut out fiction and replaced them all with self improvement books. But even then, you're mollycoddling yourself unless you're taking consistent amounts of action, unless you are focusing on the next step and getting ahead in the product itself. Because it's all well and good talking about, oh yeah, ambition and purpose and mission statements. I want to inspire and lead people and encourage them. But I've been constantly reminded on the Fastlane forum that the most important thing is the product, either the machine learning service, and I've just been brainstorming some ideas for that, or the skincare product, which I need to brainstorm things for. And more important than brainstorming is just cutting off your thought, cutting off your thinking, and going forward. Of course, if you want to think about it, you want to think about fear, then there's a fear setting technique by Tim Ferriss. I tried it once. Maybe it didn't work for me because I just tried it once, but um, I didn't notice that much of a difference when applying it to business, but I applied it to my finances, and now I am making significant changes. I also applied it to moving abroad because I had this crazy idea. Oh, okay. I'll tell you this crazy idea I had of moving to Morocco to sell fucking rugs. Like, the fear of like what would happen if I didn't do it. If I didn't do it, then I'd save a lot of money and having such a ridiculous purpose. So, yeah, it doesn't always work. It depends on your circumstances, context, how valuable that purpose is to the world.